Hey guys, OHG here, and I'm just shooting from the hip. I don't like to have to do these kinds of videos, but um, something has come to my attention that is quite disturbing. Um, I've played Mortal Kombat for a long time. I've been playing since I was 5 years old. Um, I say this all the time, but it might have played a role in how sick and twisted my sense of humor can be sometimes. But um, a lot of people are upset that Cyrax and Sector have been, let me lower my volume a little bit, have been um, gender bent, for lack of a better term. Some are calling it DEI thing. Look, Mortal Kombat has been around for 35, I think it's been 35 years at this point. They have a right to experiment with different things. You don't have to like it, you don't have to enjoy it. I don't enjoy the fact that they didn't make Raiden a god again, but this is a different story in a different timeline. A brand new timeline. Hell, Robert Downey Jr. is gonna play Doctor Doom in a Marvel movie when he just played Iron Man for the last um, 5 or 8 years or so. Um, but look, people are allowed to experiment with different things to make something fresh again. Um, I've heard people say I never knew Cyrax was black. Okay, you never played Mortal Kombat 9 or Deception then. Um, because the character has always been um, of African American descent or Jamaican or, in this case, the newest game, African. Um, but I've got two high profile YouTubers that, out of respect for one of them I will not name, but a person that I admired in the MK community, um, Total MK, went on a completely um, uncalled for tirade about the character, and I had no choice but to unfollow because, uh, you know, you can have an opinion on something, that something is woke or whatever, but in this case, I think you're mad just because the character is all of a sudden a woman, and there's something wrong with that. There really is something wrong with that, especially if you are in your 40s and you're behaving like you're you're a teenager, and threatening to, boycott the game because this is not the same game you grew up with. It's not the same game I grew up with either, but I still love it. I still love it. Okay? I'll give you a good example. I am a Metallica fan. Okay? Everyone hated the Load and Reload albums. And I happen to love those albums. Why? They were different. It was a different take on things. that they were already doing, and the band had earned that right to experiment with something different because they've been around for so long. You know, I know for me, I don't want to play the same game over and over and over again. I don't want to play the same game over and over again. In fact, if I want to play those older games, guess what? I can still play them. They're not erased from existence just because something new is out. If you don't like it, don't play it. If you don't like it, don't play it. It's that simple. But to have this much outrage over the fact that all of a sudden characters that were male in an earlier timeline are now females. Get out of here with that. I'm still gonna play the game. I'm still gonna have fun. And I'm sure other people will too. I'm sure there are gonna be people that are on the same boat as these two guys. But there are gonna be people that are on board because guess what? We've never had females in a combat pack. They killed two birds with one stone. They gave us fan favorite characters, and they finally have females within a combat pack. I'd say that's a win. I'd say that's a win. This game has slipped up on many things. I will admit I don't like how microtransaction heavy it is, but I still play it because guess what? I don't have to buy those things. They're optional, but you bet your ass I bought all the MK95 skins because I grew up on that movie. In fact, I just watched it today. But that's all I have to say. I got a little bit heated. I will tell you that within the next few weeks or so, I will be moved in to my new place, and we will be having more content. It's just a little hard to make content when you're sharing a house with people and you're not in a private space, and I get that. But we will be uploading with more frequency again. I just needed to come out and speak on this because I've been hearing it and hearing it and hearing it, and I'm tired of it. Things change. Time to get over it. I'm OHG. Tell me how you feel about the new Cyrax and Sector in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next video.